idea. I
Mhm.
mean, I could be bluffing and I could be playing Tron, but no, no.
So we're live now. But yeah, I'm here's the account that I am playing, and what is it called? So I tweeted it out. Oh, thanks for the. Oh man, you should check out Twitter. Jarvis is responded to my tweet. So can you see my screen at the moment? Yeah, right. Okay.
I can. I'm just retweeting your tweet right now.
Perfect. So let's see if we can go 5-0 here.
Let's go.
I know,
Hello,
right?
good Twitter people. Why is Jarvis angry?
I know,
Was he?
right?
He was somewhat trying to like recruit me to the food chain cabal. I think
Hmm.
that's why he played today.
I think he did, yeah. Because I saw something about like in one of the Discord channels, his opponents conceded to him and did make him go through the motions, which I typically do too. If they show me the ballista, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste their time. Like me personally, like time is money. Like
Yeah. If you're a young 15-year-old who's like trying to grind out like incremental value in the margin, then sure. But I value my fucking time, man.
no, for sure, yeah, same here. Like I don't care if maybe the like unless they're really close to timing out. But I guess if
Yeah.
they showed me that they can demonstrate the combo in like relatively well, then I just concede. Like they just especially in a league where it just doesn't matter, in my opinion.
Like who the fuck cares, right?
Right. All right. Let's see if we can close out here. And I think what will help the chat too is if you have any questions, I'm sure there's like people who are looking to play my version. Um, just feel free to ask at any time, and I'll stop.
I'll be chat surrogate.
Yeah,
I
you're
love.
pretty much the proxy for chat.
I don't. Yeah. Like didn't Jack say like Elvis was like one of the hardest decks like he's ever played. Like it's like just like making the correct decisions on the margin, not just like the big picture. Oh, turn three, I'm gonna glimpse my entire library and kill you, kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like the marginal decisions are the ones that like I'm not very confident in whatsoever.
Yeah, so we can go over those like for sure. Um, what's it called Jax? Okay, so Jax has only played my version of the deck. Uh, the even the traditional list is already considered one of the hardest, if not the hardest, deck in Legacy. Jack said my version of the deck because of the reclaimer. Like the more decisions you have to make, the harder a deck's gonna be regardless. And
Yeah.
when to reclaimer is probably one of the most difficult decision things to interpret for this deck. And he
When to
said,
reclaimer.
yeah, like it's not. There's no cut and dry. It's kind of like comes with experience. And he
Hmm.
said my version is the hardest deck he's ever played. And granted, that doesn't include maybe any any control deck, but he's played almost any combo deck alive. Victor
That's
Hugo.
pretty amazing.
All right, we gotta mold this, unfortunately. I accidentally kept a land with Cradle as my only land the other day. A hand with, and lost because of that.
It's an easy keep. Crater Hoof. Turn zero. Once upon a time, try to look for an accelerant, I guess.
Looking for
Oh,
land, really. Oh, is
oh,
that
land. Yeah.
DNT?
No, this can't. This is unlikely to be DNT probabilistic, really, if they don't have a turn one play.
I guess we'll see, right?
I mean, because like generally they have Mom or Vile. I mean,
Well, it's like 65%, I think, right? If you have an 8 of, and if you have,
oh,
I think,
I'm just saying like their keep seven range is pretty weighted towards those, but like it's also pretty fake math, really,
that's
or
fair.
that I guess. So so traditionally elves have been like the predators have been the fast combo deck as well as the terminus decks, right? Like are there terminus decks? Are there blue control right now?
There's Terminus is alive and well in Bat Miracles, unfortunately.
Fuck. Band means
Uh,
Uro, right?
yes, Bat
That's
means.
so obnoxious.
I think here we just want. Oh, this dog is annoying right now. Never thought I'd hear
Yeah.
that. I hear myself say that, but
Arbor.
yeah.
Do we play any Finhorn or Llanowar elves?
I used to. Ooh, Jarvis in the house. So what's up,
Jarv
Lightning
Dog.
Pen?
Hello.
Traditionally, I have not really liked playing against Miracles, especially in top was legal. But combo, yeah, is I would say the worst matchup for fast combo specifically for elves. Okay, so they.
Is Reanimator pretty much dead? What happened to it?
I think Oops is just better than Reanimator is the problem because they lose to the same thing.
Oh, but Upsell spells dodges Force Negation and can run their own blue pact.
Mhm. So that's pretty hot.
Ooh, generating mana. Let's go. I assume villain got Jete.
Say that again.
I assume villain got Jete
I
with
would
the
assume so
Stoneforge.
too. I don't even like check that closely sometimes, but they should be getting it. Draw one deeper. So I
So
know I'm
their
going.
mana material. What's that?
Huh? I know I'm going through this a little fast, so feel free to stop me. But a lot of this needs to be like clockwork, and you don't have to, you when you're good with a deck, you can't afford to think about it. Does that make sense?
How do you like? Because in paper, what I would do is I probably would like turn the card upside down, like some like if to denote like the symbiote that I've used, for example. Like, it seems like you just like remember exactly like which one I've used and which I've not. Like with the
For
ranger
me,
and the
it's like
symbiote.
left to right sometimes. Like I think there's a way to check. I know somebody pointed out to me like, oh, the
I
it's
mean,
like
you can just right click.
yeah, you can check if you've used it or not. There's like a way that it shows it too, but what is it called? On paper, I typically like turn things upside down and whatnot, and I'll have two different piles. So
I
we have a
see.
kill here. Like they
We
don't.
have a kill? Oh no.
Yeah. So
So
please identify the kill.
wait, don't they get to murder two of our dork? Oh, you return it, so you deny the counter. That's so obnoxious. Holy
It
shit.
really is.
Okay, let me is this simply for get the arbor, that's 4 creature, put the Korean Ranger, that's 5 creature, natural order through the Thalia with 5 mana from Kratos, sacrifice the arbor, that's 5 times 4 is 20, seems like a trivial kill. Is has the 2 arbors been worthwhile?
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
wasn't
It's like
sure.
very good. Like you sometimes you draw the arbor in your opening hand, and you have the green sun, and you have to be able to pay off your green sun at turn one. Oops.
I see. Arbor is just pretty sweet in terms of like double manaing with. Okay, so what are the benefits of the arbor? So arbor is fetchable. Arbor can be a surprise blocker. Arbor is double the mana with Cradle.
Mhm.
Arbor works very well with Korean Ranger, right?
Yeah, so Arbor is just like you can fetch it and natural order out of nowhere. I want to just introduce to chat. There's like 13 viewers now. The our special guest today is Jonathan Zhang. He is known for three things, I would say. One, he's the best uniform player I know, and I know, rip in peace, rest in peace, right? Green Sun, sorry, Simeon Spirit Guide. Uh, if in case anybody needed to, what's it called, needed a reminder, force of negation is unfair. So
Force negation is so unfair.
hashtag blue or exclamation mark blue. And finally,
Exclamation mark.
he is an expert along with Caleb Smith, who is unfortunately not here with us, but in identifying twin situations, which we'll be doing plenty tonight with to Jarvis's chagrin.
I don't know. Jarvis is the grand arbiter of twin situations, so um, I hope we can demonstrate to him a lot of twin situations.
So this is almost feels like cheating, right? We're playing against DNT, and we just randomly have the Force of Vigor in the sideboard too.
So basically, whatever you're doing, you're trying to mitigate the worst case scenario, which is Jite landing, basically,
So
right?
my experience against DNT is the Is it still the best if you are the only one? So Slaterate,
Later, that's hurtful, but it's also true. Okay, if I'm the only Neoform player, you better damn believe I'm gonna claim that I'm the best Neoform player.
Okay, what was I getting? Okay, I think. See, like, we don't even need this card, but I think the only way you lose this matchup is if they have a GTA that connects. I think if you answer their GTA and hit land drops, it's almost impossible to lose this matchup, in my opinion.
Right.
So let
Oh, Jarvis, Hassar, and I have worked on Legacy Neoform, and it's actually not bad. Like being able to play for Summoner's Pact, for Xanthus Swarm, for Allosaurus Shepherd is like pretty obnoxious. Like I don't think it's bad. I think the power level and the coherent deck building is there, but I just don't think it's like the best thing to be doing. So I haven't really worked on it. Submerged Shepherd. Ugh.
Yeah, Force can randomly hit cannon as a spear too. Just
Oh yeah,
the whole
Canonus is
deck
a
too.
fucking artifact. Yeah.
They do sometimes Slater, but I mean, we're just gonna keep
Oh,
it
I
against.
remember they used to run Chalice. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they'll keep it against us if they unless they know we're boarding out shepherds. Oh god, another land.
No, this smells like what is it? Path, right?
It's got to
Sorry.
be turn one swords or turn two hate bear. I can't imagine something else.
Is Heritage Druid our more important card in this matchup? I guess so. The mana, right?
Uh, it's not early, but if you have it out, you probably want like if it's relevant.
Hmm. Slater, I was talking about this earlier. Like, it's so weird to me the Reanimator is like just dead. It's also true that like Eric Landon not being around to like perpetuate the deck and proliferate it is like I also think it's a non-zero factor. I mean, Eric I think is going to grad school or something, so it's too bad. I miss him. I really liked his streams.
Ooh, just right on time.
Oh, perfect.
I think given that we just don't have any gas, we're just like past turn.
Fetch Arbor, I guess.
Yeah. Like I said,
Oh,
if you answer the GTA, it's like almost impossible to lose.
so answer the GTA and build your mana and don't get wastelanded,
Yeah,
I
so that's
guess.
the other way you lose. If you just somehow get Wasteland out of the game.
Right.
So I don't think that's
Yeah,
happening here.
I heard he was going to or trying to go get it to law school. I wish him best of luck here,
Hmm.
or Eric Landon, that is. The fuck is this?
Ugh, okay.
What would they get? Spirit?
They could get like a jailer. I don't know.
That's obnoxious.
They could get Sanctum Prelating 4 too. That's another option.
4 is natural order.
Yeah, like that's one of the ways they lose. Containment Priest is an option. Cannon is there's like a ton. Usually by the time, yeah, so that's like decent.
Oh, prelate is non-creature. Okay. So they have a few hay pieces that we need to answer, and we don't have one answer right now. So we don't have
Yeah,
any infinite time,
but the
right?
thing is, usually you have enough time.
Right.
Okay, so there's our second answer.
Alright, Stubborn Denial is a fake card. Don't defile Newton's chat with that.
So the reason why I'm playing this fetch is if they suspect I have the removal spell, which seems like they do, then I can still fetch Arbor.
Right. Wow. MTG bot was lagging.
It's gonna be
Recruiter
embarrassing if
is
I.
2 or less. Okay.
It's
Sorry,
gonna
what
be
you say?
embarrassing if I lose this 5-0 to DNT.
Yes. I still remember the Ross Merriam video. Like I told you, that was like one of the first competitive Magic videos, and that was like Legacy.
Mhm.
I don't even know why one of my first competitive Magic videos was Legacy, but yeah, it was pretty mesmerizing to see Ross just like combo and stomp people with like glimpse turns and all that, and then of course he gets fucking stomped by DNT at the end.
Mhm.
Yeah, Dave Shields, that was pretty funny.
All right, let's see if I don't think I want to fetch here.
Oh, you did, Jarvis.
Mhm.
Interesting. Jarvis sent me a link from SCG 2013 or something. He was on Alps himself. Jarvis is a man of many talents. Oh, there's
Ooh,
Nat
there's a
order.
Nash order.
Do we? Oh, I guess we. I was gonna say, do we? I guess we can't Progenitus. Do we? Do they have outs to Progenitus?
Council's Judgment if they have it, but that just seems like they're just giving up the combo matchup, right? If they're playing that in addition to Skyclave Apparition.
Right. Oh yeah, Apparition is such a good card. It's like one of the. It might be like one of like the best white cards printed ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely liked it a lot when I played it in Green White Reclaimer as just like a flexible out.
Slater Etron was not even close the best deck for like 2 to 3 months. Like that was the only time I reached or like I got really close to 1900 elo. Like I didn't even like the deck and I was like winning like 70-75% plus like very easily with Microsoft Lettuce.
Micro. I love that name though. I didn't even think about it, but it makes sense. So our opponent is
Yeah.
actually playing kind of tight. They almost they assume that we have the removal, so they're not tapping out.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Because they're not
they're
equipping.
making us work for it.
Hmm. Don't we? Hmm.
I think we can't afford to just do nothing again. I think we just take care of the containment the GT here.
Right. They have They revealed what is it called, right?
Containment freeze.
Containment Priest. So natural order is no go. Oh, by the way, that the Rosmerus sound of silence video is like so funny. The first time I watched it, I just like laughed. His facial expressions are pretty hilarious.
Sure.
We gotta be a pretty big dog right now, right?
I think we're still in it. I think we're
Ooh, so
still in it.
okay.
They're gonna tap out. They're gonna. Ah, okay.
I mean, they're holding up containment, right?
Yeah, which I'm gonna hit. I'm just debating how to sequence. I think we just want to develop our mana. Like our glimpse doesn't just only cycles once right now, and we just want to go off all in one turn. Like
Sure.
we still have multiple turns to live. And this is the exact reason. Like they had disruption every turn almost, and this is why DNT is such a good matchup because their clock is just anemically slow.
Just like a bunch of fucking pikers and like draft commons.
Yeah, they don't have a fast clock is the reason why. They can't close out the Elves player before the Elf player draws out of it.
Mm-hmm. Why did they not really want to run out the containment priest there?
I guess so. I think they want to protect it because they think we have another removal spell, which
Hmm.
is smart. I think they're playing pretty well from our perspective.
I mean, from my limited amateur point of view, it's like they're sequencing all have purpose, and they seem to have a good handle when to do whatever pretty well. Hmm.
So here, I think we just need mana now, if they're gonna play the way they're based on the way that they're playing. Oops,
Yeah.
that was not right.
Oh, that Thalia is annoying.
So that was a slight misplay by me. I tapped two
You
mana
can
when I only need to tap one there.
sure. Okay, now they brought out the containment.
So I can't represent like crop rotation at this point.
Mm. For blast zone. I mean, what would even be good in this spot?
Not much. I think. I think
Hmm.
we have to try to go off glimpse this exact turn, but they have now double port, which is kind of obnoxious.
Right.
Hey Alice, congratulations on the top eight today, top four.
No, I didn't bet on the Bruins today, Slater. I heard the Swayman guy looked good. I saw one of their beat writers gushing about him. So they basically have four decent goalies in Boston, eh, Slater? Besides like the top two, like Vladar, I heard was pretty impressive as well.
We're gonna have to chump block next turn, even if we kill the Containment Priest, and they're gonna tap us down here. So
Yikes.
I think we just have to get this off the board first. Yeah, this we did find a way to lose this. They drew pretty well, and this is like typically how like we're getting LD'd out of the game or pseudo LD'd out of the game essentially, and they played pretty sharp. One, as far as I know, Legacy Council.
Rask was good for a long time, dude. I still remember the 2011 Vancouver Cup run. Like Rask was backing up EO Tim Thomas, right?
Yeah, so we're just dead here.
Damn.
All right,
Yeah, they
gotta
kept
win
us
game
like
three
off
to
balance.
close this out.
Definitely want a trophy here to start the stream.
Yeah, I want to start the stream on a good note, but I don't know
Yeah,
if there's
they had
much.
like they curved out with a perfect like off balance, like perfect disruption to keep us off balance on every single point of the curve, which was really annoying.
Yeah, I don't think we had any window that game. Like,
Seems like our opponent's playing well. Hey, Bamzing, how's it going, buddy?
yeah. So MTG bot handles all of these, options for us, or like hashtag record. I'm like pretty noob at this, but
Yeah, I don't. I'm
okay,
a, I'm
I
a
should be
boomer. I don't
boarding
know.
this in. I completely forgot.
Boarding
Uh,
what? Cabal Pit?
yeah, that is a mistake. I kind of think we don't even want this potentially because like that match. Well, I guess if we didn't have the decay for the G-Tech, we might have been in trouble. But maybe we just want to just go low to the ground, especially since we're on the play now. Let's try that. And especially since I typically don't play this card in my sideboard, I want the chat to see what normal boarding looks like.
Oh, we'll collect the oof too. Sorry, I was like dozing off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bamzing. I just think like the deck is pretty dead, anyways, and it's like you could be right. I just haven't really thought much about it. This hand's not very good, is it? It does block off the Vile GT part of their
I
keep
like this
range.
hand. Like, essentially, I'm keeping any against DNT especially any hand with lands and spells.
I
And
see.
Reclaimer's like pretty good. You fetch out Cradle, and then you have your removal here. Well, because you can Reclaimer for it later. It's a tunable removal piece.
At least it's not Grasping Dunes.
I think here I'm gonna fetch and see if the swords is in response. All right. I think
I
I
wonder if we're
don't want
supposed
to.
to stagger.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't think
I
we
wonder if
want.
we're supposed to stagger it.
Sorry, say that again.
I wonder if we're supposed to stagger the collective, like, and maybe they'll. But if we play the second reclaimer, they're less likely to swords it. I'm just trying to see if like we can save the oath from swords, but I don't think we can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like set up for a cradle here. Um, I don't want to expose this to a swords. And
Hey, there it is. Wait, why did they do that after the fetch?
in case I play something, like they're playing pretty tight. They're curious in case I play a 2-drop or a collector oof. Then they would have swords a collector oof.
That's exactly what I meant when I meant like, should we stagger this oof? Oh fuck.
That's okay. That's why we kept lands with like yeah, they are playing pretty
Lads
tight,
and
like I
spells,
said.
baby.
Huh?
How often do you get like Wasteland Heathens with crop rotation in response?
Pretty often. It's like pretty savage actually when it happens.
Oh god, yeah, I can only imagine.
I think we
I
just
mean,
want
we're
to.
developing our board. Yeah, Legacy Council, like the terms of engagement in Modern has changed so drastically. I don't think it's like worth even like exploring it. Before, like at least I think like the power level is flat enough such that like deck experts who have like had like thousands of games of reps with like one archetype can squeeze out the extra percentage or two. Now it's like slamming. It's all like homogenized. Like they banned combo altogether. They
Super
buffed bully
Monarch?
too much.
What do you
Modern.
mean by Super Monarch?
Is it on charge of trust? I guess.
That could be a priest. I'm not gonna walk into that.
That's what Slater means, right? I think elves have played on charge of trust some before. I've seen it on
Oh,
Legacy lists.
Adam plays it. I know that much.
Oh, yeah. Adam's well acquainted with Slater, if I recall correctly. Ari, drop it, man. Get some help. GDS is not a real deck.
All right, I'm just gonna pass. It smells like Containment Priest. Actually, I should have played the Cabal Pit, and if they want to Wasteland, I'm gonna just probably take in response. That
Mm.
probably would have been better.
Those basic planes, yeah. Well, Adam doesn't play. Adam doesn't play Ponza either, because Ponza's actually being upgraded to an actual deck.
We are out of fetchables, YB Stone.
Oh, they must have GTA in hand then.
So let's run this out to protect our arbors first.
Oh no. They got Batterskull because we have Oof. I got it. Are we still just like one business away from winning?
We are. We just need a top deck now, and we don't really have pressure. I mean, they don't really have pressure, so I think we just sit back then.
Is there any argument to keeping the Korean Ranger for Glimpse of Nature?
There is, but I think I want to also protect the arbor here.
Fair enough.
Oh, actually, we do have the crop, but I think it's fine. We do have the heritage in hand.
Right.
That's a good draw.
Ah, the best card in the deck.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Queen. Let's go. Harbor Ewok.
We want this bad boy on the board. All right, we gotta represent, hard cast Force of Vigor, right?
So what are the good draws here? 4 NO, 4 Glimpse.
Green Sun's like insane
Hardcast.
here. Wirewood's
What is the insane here?
Huh?
Sorry, what is it?
Green Sun, Wirewood.
Oh, Green Sun. Yeah, so that's like 12 cards.
Like we have like a million. I feel like good draws right here. Dude, I don't even think we care.
I was gonna say if we're gonna start like fogging them, but
No, I don't think we care.
Gavany Township. So we have like 12 good draws. So four natural order, 4 glimpse, 4 glimpse green suns, 3 visionary, 4 symbiote. That's a lot. That's like one third
this
of the
hard
deck.
class hoof is like real good too. Like we have a ton.
That's
Yeah.
like yeah, for sure. Yeah, JP is a crusher, man. What can I say?
Come on, one top deck. Visionaries are rebuys as well. Like we have. What are they doing?
Why are they doing that?
I don't
Can't
know.
you just return it?
Yeah. I don't know why they did that.
So Curian is return a forest, and Wirewood is return an elf, right?
Yes.
Like it's not immediately obvious. So do we start fogging them now?
I don't.
I
think
wonder
so.
what their 5 cards are. I mean,
What we could,
yeah, I
what we
wonder
could
what
do
their
is
5
we
cards.
can reclaimer pitch the arbor for the cradle. Because we want the
What
cradle
do we?
anyways. And then we get to
Okay.
buy essentially 4 damage and prevent 4 damage.
Oh, sure. 2 birds, 1 stone. Okay.
Yeah. Just because we don't want them to get like too high on life. Well, we could just
Sure.
fog
Yeah.
it normally. I think we do.
That
Let's see. If we foggy
Yeah,
here,
that's
we
what I
have
meant.
6 creatures with a Cradle. I think we can just Korean Ranger still.
So I'm gonna fog it normally.
Yeah, instead of with a Reclaimer.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have a ton of mana with the Cradle coming.
Are we just gonna get the Cradle now, or are we only gonna get it like to protect from like Wasteland only when we're about to when we're ready to combo? But
We're
oh,
gonna
maybe
do it right
not.
now with the Reclaimer.
Okay. And the Cabal Pit has Containment Priest name on it. I mean, the way their curve has gone, like
They've
there
gotta
are
have Containment Priest. Like they went
yeah,
mana up every turn. Like
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Getting kind of unlucky here with the first few draws.
I mean, we still have a ton of time. Like we're not under any
Their
pressure.
their clock is nothing, man.
Yeah, their clock is anemically slow.
If I was playing, I may be a bit panicked right now, but you don't seem panicked whatsoever, or you don't seem like you're sweating it at all.
They don't have a clock.
Yeah. And we have an answer to a hate bear.
And we have an
I
answer,
mean,
yeah.
they still have four. They still have four cards in hand. So
Yeah, I don't know
I wonder.
what, like they must have multiple swords or something because it doesn't make any sense to me. What the heck could be in their hand?
Yeah. Okay.
What are they targeting? Land? Okay. Maybe it's like double Containment Priest?
That would be pretty obnoxious.
Yeah. Okay. We have. I'm gonna.
Well,
Actually, that was. I should have. Hmm. A slight misplay by me. I'm a deck thin right now. What I should have done was untap the Reclaimer earlier when I bounce, so I
hmm.
can actually get rid of the fetch.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, and not only that, then the Cabal Pit is live, so that was a
Right.
small, very small misplay by me. Okay, there's a natural order.
Can we do everything we want?
I believe so. Yeah.
Threshold Cabal Pit is black. Okay. You're not even gonna bother doing math, huh?
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's what I figured too.
And we
Looks like
have the
GG to
decay.
me.
Like this is like multiple layers of whatever here. It should be GG. Like we have like 2 protection spells for Containment Priest. They see it on board too.
I mean, decay costs 3, but we have just enough, I think, right?
We get exactly, yeah. All right, there's the Containment Priest. And we shall decay first.
Seems like a good game to me, but I have not done the math. Swords? Nope. If they had plow, then they would have just like done it in response, right?
Mm-hmm.
Murder
All
the
right, we
Crater
got it.
Hoof. Hey, 5-0, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. So I know it's kind of cheating. We started at 4-0, you know, but let's go
A
over
trophy's a
the
trophy.
let's go over the new list. I kind of like it a lot actually. So the main difference I'm trying tonight, and I want to give credit where it's credit's due. So there is a reason why I'm trying this. So if anybody knows this user, this is how I got this idea tonight. Thanks for the follow, Frank. Oops, wrong one. So if anybody knows who Alpha Blade is, I just happened to see this today, and I like it when people try new things, and you know they took my starting shell or similar, uh, with the Reclaimers, with the Shepherds. They even have some number of Once Upon a Time. I don't believe this is correct, but I heard Ancestral Recall is pretty good. Um, so you want 4 copies here, but still, nonetheless, the omission of Queen Ranger got me thinking: can I push this deck further in terms of speed? And what they did here is they were able to fit the Reclaimer package alongside the Heritage and the Nettle package by cutting the Queen Ranger. What I did here was the crop rotations are essentially the Nettles already, except that it's a good card on its own. It doesn't need Heritage, it doesn't need plus Glimpse to be good. And you have just random, hate for Merit Lage and graveyard based decks. So I didn't, go all the way. I went down to 2 Queen Ranger. Where are they? And then I went back up to 3 Heritage Druid because I was only playing the one because the 2 crop rotations are functionally Heritage Druids. That is true. Twin situation. Just for that, what's it called? YB Stone, you get a mod access.
What? That's how easy it is to get moderator access? Wow.
I'm super easy, as you can tell. Like gotta grow the stream somehow. I'm
I
gonna
like
give
it. I like your strategy.
since Ari's my boy, I'm gonna give Ari
Not Ari, man.
I'm
Fuck.
gonna give Ari moderator access as well.
How many subs for mod?
Um, but the rest is like pretty stock. I think the only difference is I started playing Force of Vigor because I think graveyard decks aren't that popular right now, and this is just a different angle of attack because we already have the crop rotations with Bog. This deck is soft to something like Oopsaw spells, but I'm just trying to dodge that deck. I don't like wasting cards when like for Leyline because I don't think we realistically beat Oops consistently without Leyline. And unfortunately, it's very redundant with the crop rotation and the reclaimer package. Does that make sense?
Maximizing 75, man. Every room is precious.
Yeah. So and I'm playing the single assassin trophy because every once in a while you want to, hit an ethereal, the whale or the.
The forager.
Yeah, that fortress is actually obnoxious against elves. Like we have no way of killing it. So I have the one now. It's kind of like the fourth decay, but you can hit like Tabernacle or
What?
something, or one of the relevant lands as well.
We're just supposed to race the forager, right?
We're supposed to race the Forager, correct? Right. It's only played. I typically only seen it played in like blue red Delver, and I think
Yeah.
we're keeping it natural order in that matchup anyways.
Mm.
Before I start the next league, chat. Do you or my partner in crime here, Jonathan, have any questions about the list that we're running tonight? I'm almost tempted, although the Ranger was like pretty relevant one time, to almost up just to 4 and just like max speed, and because I didn't feel like we needed the Ranger too much there.
Wow.
What do you think?
Is that like sacrilegious, like Korean Ranger in elves?
You mean cutting them?
Yeah.
It is kind of sacrilegious because it's kind of like unsung hero. But I think the problem is like with more and more printings, we gotta make room, right? And I got the idea today, like, well, our deck is like just as fast as the classic build. Maybe we can even push that further if we, keep the heritage. Because what that does is post board, it enables more turn 2 collector oof lines with Green Sun. So I do like
Hmm.
that, but we definitely don't want 0 Ranger. So maybe this is the correct split, which we'll run the exact 75 back. Does
My
cutting
my my gut says like the correct number of optimal number of Alistair Shepherd will be like closer to 2 than 3, but this is like my uninformed
You know,
intuition.
you know, if somebody were to ask me, would you play 2 or 4 Shepherd? I would actually play 2. Like I found 4 kind of clunky. Like sometimes I've seen both this list and the classic list just kind of sputter and not be able to make mana. And
Hmm.
this card does not make mana. Like in case that's news to anybody. And also Nettle Sentinel by itself does not make mana. And
Well, neither does Reclaimer, right? Like over the years, like I know like
well,
the
it
elves
does
look
though.
so.
This is a cradle.
Oh, sure. Well, conditionally makes mana, I guess.
Agreed. It conditionally makes mana, but to be fair, the condition of turning this on is lower than the condition of turning on Nettle Sentinel or an Alice Shepherd for because those require Heritage Druid, right? Which apply to a
Hmm.
Reclaimer as well.
Hmm.
So to answer Eli's question, I would normally say yes, but depends what you replace it with. If you're replacing the Korean Ranger with Heritage Druids, I think that speeds up the deck personally. Also, there's diminishing returns with 4, and I think if you have some kind of split, and especially with Once Upon a Time, where's the this card is very good, by the way. I know. I think this is probably the most underplayed cantrip in Legacy. I'm willing to put that out there, and possibly the most underplayed card in Legacy, in my opinion.
I mean, it's
Because
just like Hogak, and elves right now.
Hogak, Elves, Cloud Post, I think every green creature deck should probably be playing it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't. You definitely don't want zero here, Queen, because it like protects your lands too. Maverick does play it, and I think Achilles 27 plays it, which I think is correct. Eldrazi can play it. I've seen it both ways, but again, I think this card is straight up broken. And uh, I the only reason why I'm not running 4 is because you don't really want to in the opening hand. Otherwise, I would. If you can if I can guarantee that doesn't happen.
I mean, I'm not sure how I'm not sure how familiar you are, but like in 2018, 2019 winter, I was one of the first ones adopting and adding like Once Upon a Time in Eldrazi Tron, which had no green components whatsoever, and it was just like a fucking broken card Once Upon a Time. So I
I,
want a
be- I
PTQ with that.
I believe that. And Will Kruger, X Whale, if he's around, has told me the same thing. He agrees when I said Once Upon a Time is the second most broken cantrip in Legacy, behind only Brainstorm. I think it's stronger than Ponder, like especially in something like Elves, which is just straight up broken in my opinion.
I mean,
Um,
it's also Legacy as a format also has like really broken lands like Cradle, right? And also like and also like green is a color that doesn't get this type of selection,
right,
so
and not only
it's really
that,
good.
like it's it's the Ponder plus the fetch, it all in one, and instant speed
Right.
randomly too. Also, it's free. Yeah, that's a good point. And like I said, I think the only reason why I'm not running more, this is kind of a dangerous keep. Do we
Well,
know what they are on? Is the question.
I'm just waiting for us to get wastelanded into the Shadow Realm.
We do have multiple looks. We are yeah. This is like a dangerous keep, but it does things, so I'm gonna keep it.
It does things. All right, I'll be
All right,
prismatic. Is that
Vista
like
is probably means we're safe.
how's our matchup against like those Snow Abomination decks?
I feel very good about the matchup.
What about the ones with Terminus? Like how's Terminus without counterbalance?
Well,
How's
some people still play
Miracles?
counterbalance. Actually, I find it kind of hard to be honest. Like one of the harder blue decks to play against because Progenitus isn't just game.
Because of Terminus, yeah, and like they still have the counterbalance. They don't have the top, I guess.
So yeah, they can set it up with ponders and brainstorms and whatnot.
Is this like Chuck Pile? Oh, Bug Snow or something?
Could be, yeah. So the good thing is, I like our we got a little punch with that, but can't do anything about that.
I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm looking at an apple.
Sure. So the reason Chad I'm leading with the ooze here is because I want to be able to glimpse the following turn. I think because they're you want one drops for your glimpse turns. I have done that yet Legacy Council. It is not bad actually. Okay.
That's a nice 2 for 1.
They hit our Earl, but I think I'm fine with that. It is a little awkward because we have the hoof in hand. I'm gonna go attack because even they have a Coatl here, like that's not. It could be a Snapcaster, I guess. but we can actually eat. Does not have Death Touch. Sure thing. Let me know, Legacy Council. We'll set it up. So here the Ranger is actually kind of clutch because we're gonna need to eventually get to 8 mana for Crater Hoof, and we can do that with untapping what's called our Arbor.
Does this deck run Dead of
Yes.
Winter?
I believe it does. So I clicked through, unfortunately, I think by accident, when I was supposed to fetch a Arbor. Yeah, we. I wonder. I don't think it punished us too much. We'll see, but we didn't. We were supposed to be able to cast a natural order that turn, but it is what it is. All right, not gonna forget it this time. Uh, Here, this is kind of free.
Wait, are we just happy doing that into open mana? Just to like,
We know they have a permission spell just based on the way they're playing.
hmm.
Because yeah, I do this a lot of times where I like green sun for 6, for instance, before, so I can hard cast Hoof, or natural order so the Hoof I can hard cast later on.
Just overload them. Got it.
Mm. Actually, I should fetch now. I'm gonna set up a cradle here. Yeah, pretty much. But we gotta draw out the force, you know. It probably hurt us too because they gotta hard cast it, so they might have a second force here. Like I think not being able to cast the glimpse there, not the glimpse, sorry, the natural order on the previous turn might have hurt us. Well, better lucky than good.
Hello.
So we have exactly 8 here. You know,
Shepherd's just like pretty this year. Oh my god.
that is pretty funny because we potentially punted and then we unpunted because we drew our duress.
Why would we ever get punished?
Well, the way they were playing, I think they had another force because they
Yeah,
were able
but
to
why?
hard cast, huh?
Yeah, but why would we ever get punished?
That's true. That's true. We are. I have Lucky Master here. Oh, we just uncovered a twin situation. Shepherd with a hard cast hoof.
I'm sure Jarvis will be pretty proud.
Oh man, this is great. So there's some. They're on like a black base. Probably we're expecting some kind of like
Plague Engineer, Dead
plague
of
engineer,
Winter.
maybe toxic deluge. Like we'll bring in Proggy Boy here. Like they have a 10 take 10 if they want. I'm gonna take out a Cradle because I don't think we're gonna reliably see it between like the Reclaimers and whatnot. The Heritage tend to be bad against Plague Engineer because you overextend. Cabal Pit for the Plague Engineer. Am I missing anything?
Is Plague Engineer a 3/2?
It is a 2/2. So it
2/2.
dies to the Cabal Pit. And it is a unintentional combo because if Plague Engineer is on the field, Cabal Pit is likely on.
Oh, because everyone dies.
Because everybody died, yeah.
Oh god.
So that is
That's
a
bad combo.
inadvertent combo. So Chad, this is like pretty standard. Like the nice thing is when I have Heritage Druid now, it's easier to board because I typically want to board those out against fair decks anyways. So that is like one upside of going to this new build potentially. And it has felt very good, so to be honest, so far. Because I don't think we hurt our fair matchups too much by having more Heritage Druids. If anything, yeah, we don't hurt it, but it helps a lot in the unfair matchups. So I think this might be the future. We've potentially stumbled across a new build. Yeah, I don't think we want any of the other stuff. The ooze is like relevant. Like they might sweep our board or whatnot. Ugh. The greedy part of me wants to keep this hand, believe it or not.
No mana accelerants, right?
No mana. You got the hoof. This is like a yeah. I can't. This is too much.
This is like anti-twin.
If the hoof wasn't here or the bog wasn't here, maybe. But yeah, this is like anti-twin here. Oh jeez.
That's so
Actually-
funny.
Actually, it's kind of funny. You could put 2 cards back.
One card.
Oh yeah, it's 1 card. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't.
So how do you usually lose this like black-based like snow type of matchups? Like overextending to a sweeper or a plague engineer you can't answer, and they'll eventually like incrementally kill you with like Uro, I guess.
Sometimes, not always. Like they have an engineer, you just don't happen to have the answer. Like it happens. More often than not, we can beat engineer. The way you lose so that's one way to lose. The other way you lose is like you have a slow hand and they keep you off mana. Like maybe I kept like a 1-lander, they just answer my dorks. And they just never, do anything until they have Euro already, and then they just run away with Euro or Jace. Yeah, so Eli was correct. That hand would have been better as a 5, and I probably would have kept it.
Because of the fucking natural order targets, right?
Yeah, they're both in my hand. It's terrible. We're just gonna, force check here. Nice. All right, we just.
Hey,
unload
1
them
mana
here.
divination.
Yeah. It's gonna be actually ancestral recall. They have literally no answer. My guess is.
Oh, because you get to return the shepherd.
Mhm. My guess is they probably have engineer in hand. Like, why else would they keep a hand that doesn't do anything here?
I mean, our current board is somewhat resilient to engineer.
It is, and I like. This is a twin situation, by the way.
Force check into whatchamacallit, natural order.
Well, we're gonna check for their force, and then we're gonna get Prog Boy.
Looks like engineer to me.
Yeah, it's gotta be an engineer. Like, why else would they keep that hand? The good thing
God,
is,
those snowlands tilt me so much.
yeah, what are they doing? What the?
What is bitter Odio?
I don't even know what is going on here. 2 permanents put in a Grave Storm. Searched. Okay, interesting. What the hell? I don't know what the hell is going on here, but they're probably just taking out our natural order targets, I'd imagine. Like, what? I don't even know what the hell's going on. Oh, it might be this. It's a surgical.
Is this pretty obnoxious, I guess?
I guess. I mean, we can beat. I mean, this is like the.
This card cannot be possibly good.
I don't think it is. Like, it just happens to be potentially good here. But we'll see. Okay, yeah, they got rid of our progenitors. This is kind of annoying.
But now the main way we win is like
We just have
playing
to value
to a
them.
sweeper. What?
Oh, maybe they're playing this because of Doomsday, but still, I would not. Well, I guess yeah. I mean, I guess it turns off natural order in a way, but it just doesn't. Yeah, I guess it's not the worst. I
It's sorcery too. What the fuck?
Yeah, it just happens to be good here, but kind of shitty. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The third card they got was a Shepherd, which I think is completely wrong. Maybe they
You
just
already
want to
have a
get rid of
Shepherd on.
all.
Can we see? Oh, it's Aluren.
Yeah. Uh, hmm. I think it's Bug Alert specifically. I feel it's either the Decay or the Alluring, so I'm just thinking. Decay is obnoxious, I think, here because our natural order is turned off. It's possible we just take the Decay and just dare them to have the combo, but that's also very dangerous.
I was
Uh,
thinking Decay on Race.
yeah, because like they're not showing white too, so they don't have Recruiter. Yeah, I think Decay and just Race.
I mean, they have two Brainstorms. They already have the combo. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we're a dog if we just try to play a long game from the spot.
Agreed. Uh, I think the Visionary. Yeah, we just try to like draw everything we can,
Hmm.
and then just eventually get enough creatures to attack. Hopefully.
What is the activation cost for a Shepherd?
6.
Hmm.
Typically, if you have the mana to activate it, you probably won.
Yeah.
Typically, not always. So
Why
that
would they play the land first?
yeah,
Interesting.
that's a mistake.
They seem like they're pretty unsure, or they're newer to the
I mean, if
deck
they're
that
playing
we.
Bitter Ordeal, like I think that says enough already.
It's a pretty sweet card,
It is, but I don't think it's competitive. Is the only thing.
right?
Well, typically speaking, not in this case because we can't actually cast a natural order mats. Actually, I feel actually that can't be Ice Fang. Thank goodness. Actually, we have the kill next turn, so let me think. 1, 2, 3 mana.
Do we?
I think. Yeah, we have the kill next turn.
We have 15 damage next turn, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
that's
think
what
we're
I'm
just
counting.
gonna.
Oh, what are we getting?
Actually, oops, that's not. I want to get a reclaimer here.
Just as a big creature slash
It unlocks the
Bog
cradle
on
potentially
demand.
later on too, which could matter, or get the Cabal Pit if they have the engineer.
Also, it survives Plague Engineer, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna keep. Well, let's see. Do we play around engineer here? My guess is probably not. Because if they have the removal spell, they could potentially survive an attack. Um, if they just brainstorm, I'm gonna play as if we can beat one removal spell, not two.
Hmm.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Right.
So we keep this for the glimpse.
So base 5/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
They can't decay mats because we have Wirewood.
Right. Oh yeah, we do.
and they sweep, this is much better.
Right.
So yeah, it depends what we want to play around here.
Yeah. I mean, aren't they a creature deck combo deck? Like,
They
would they
are.
still have like the Dead of Winter and all that?
Probably not, but they might have engineer. That's a good
Right.
point.
Definitely think engineer is very big possibility. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, and then the way we're playing, like I agree, we can't let this game play out long because natural order is off. So we took the decay, and I think that was right.
Mm.
But we have more dead draws now as a result of that bitter ordeal.
Bitter ordeal.
Yeah, what a card, right?
Yeah.
And then we just top deck cradle, and then we just it's easy mode, right? Everybody goes in. So the writing is on the wall for them as well. They see that we have lethal next turn, so they're probably thinking what they're gonna do. Okay. Okay. I
I've
mean,
never even heard of Gravestorm until today.
I have, but like I just forgot what it did because it's just so obscure. Like it's
Oh, getting the second Shepherd's probably better rather than Reclaimer, I guess. Getting the second Shepherd is bad against Plague Engineer.
right, but if they play, we probably lose. That's probably the counter argument. Like we don't have to take off the plague and then somehow rebuild, and kind of hard to do when natural order is off. So
Yeah, that's true.
that's a good point by Matt. And I think they're dead now.
Bitter ordeal. This has been a bitter ordeal.
It really has been. What is it? Exile. Kaya's Cradle, Bajuka Bog. Interesting. Oops. Ah, I guess I have to do it now. I should have done it on attacks. A little sloppy by me.
The hidden text. How often do you cycle or just like draw two cards with glimpse versus like the fully combo?
Depends on the hand. If I have a second payoff spell, then I would go for just draw two or whatever. So they showed me their hand. They have they messaged me good game. They have needed one more turn, so they had Cavern Harpy and the Euro. So that's pretty good, I guess. But yeah, I think it was correct to dare them to have the kill.
What is the combo again? The Harpy, Cavern Harpy returns things infinitely. You need a Drainer. Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
you need a
is
drainers. Huh?
Harpy Uro a loop?
It is because they keep gaining life, they keep drawing cards, and eventually they draw. So that's a three
Parasitic
card combo,
Strix?
but they eventually draw the. It used to be Parasitic Strix, but now it's the new commander card. It's like Yokama, or I don't know how to pronounce it.
New commander card. What the fuck?
It's possible they saw those cards after the brainstorm though.
Right,
So I mean, that
man.
was a strange one, chat.
I really hope we get to like punish a Delver player because I would really love to see Newton dismantle a Delver plan.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's not that you can't lose it. It's just I find like the blue red versions like the hardest because they're like a burn deck. The slower builds tend to be pretty good matchups.
Right. On the side, I'm trying to like see which cards I actually have and try to build this Elves deck on online. But yeah, Shepherd is definitely gonna break the bank a bit.
To be fair, if you want to save a little bit in the meantime, I honestly like keep in mind like I've had success with this deck even prior to Shepherd. I think if you really wanted to like save some money up front, you could probably get away with one even. Um, I think 2 is probably better because in case the first one dies.
What would you replace the third one for if I were? It's
Probably another
it's okay. You
Harrison
know what?
Ford.
All right. No, whatever. If I'm gonna take it serious, I'm gonna take it seriously.
Okay, I respect
Man,
that.
Allosaurus Shepherd though, fucking 40 ticks each. Well,
So,
Reclaimer's 10 ticks each.
it's a good card, man.
Kratos 15.
I'm gonna keep this, but I think I'm gonna be dead because
Wasteland is 50. Wait,
this is a known Belcher
why does
player.
your previous list have Wasteland?
Say that again. Oh, there it is. Sorry,
Oh, look,
John.
we're getting fucked.
Yeah, I said we're gonna keep this, but this is a known
This
Belgian player, so
Belcher.
I know we're dead. I honestly think like I know Shepard is like really obnoxious card.
Can you hear me, Newton, or am I
I can
disconnected?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Can you,
Yeah, Jonathan, we can hear you. There's hope.
oh, you can hear me. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's an argument if we assume they're on Belcher, we multi-natural order and just hope they
I
go
just don't hear
empty.
Newton. Can we beat this with a turn 2 kill? No, with this build, right? With Nettle Sentinel, you can.
So let me try to see if Jonathan can hear me. Okay, so let me 1 second disconnect this and then do it again.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me now? Uh, can you hear me, Jonathan? So let's cancel the call. Sorry, chat. 1 second. Jonathan is having issues hearing me on Discord. So give me 1 second to try it again. Can you hear me now, Jonathan? Can you hear me?
Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I guess I can't hear you. That's okay. It's okay. I'll just like watch on Twitch. Don't worry about it. Maybe. Yeah. Don't keep going. I'll fix it or something. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so sorry about that, chat. All right, we'll see what we get off this once upon a time. Jonathan's having some technical difficulty on his side, so we'll see if we can figure this out. It's possible we should have just mulliganed to a natural order hand, but because in case they have the MZ the Warrens lines, I think we would have been dead regardless. Like, we would having the natural turn 2 is like very rare in elves. I've done it just the other day, but that probably means I used it up for the week.
Okay, I can hear you now. Perfect. So
Perfect.
you don't turn to kill very often with this build.
Uh, I just did it the other day, but in general, it's very hard to do with elves. No matter the version. Like a lot has to line up, and I think we're just
A big part is like Birch Lore plus Nettle Sentinel and Glimpse of Nature, right?
So with the other build, you need Glimpse plus Heritage plus Nettle, like all of those cards. So that's one, two, three, and you need to not fizzle to like draw too many lands, and
Right.
ideally probably like Cradle as well. With Artless, we need to start with the Green Sun, and then Glimpse, and then we need to draw into the crop rotation mid Glimpse. So we can do it too. Uh,
Oh, Cradle.
Right, because it's you start chaining cradles, and we can do it as well, but it is not easy regardless of version to do it. I think the most combo build I've ever played with four Birchlore, four Nettle, four Heritage, like it come up maybe once a league, or sorry, or once a big event, but that's about it.
I see.
Just not very common at all. Like I think it's a little overblown to be honest.
That's
Uh,
fair.
I think we're gonna lose this matchup regardless, but we'll.
The turn one decks are like natural predators for for elves,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So chat, if you want one way to beat elves, this is one way. Man, I this matchup is like close to unwinnable. I think my wins are typically when they like fizzle off going for the echo lines. Sometimes Glimpse on turn two still wins. That's true. Or just turn two Archon. If you count that as a win, like chat, are we counting that as a win? Turn two natural order. Like I guess that this version of the build like happens pretty often. Like more so than the other one. I think, at least with the four like with the crop rotations and whatnot.
Hmm.
BMing the Belgian play. Yeah, that's true. It was not intentional to be fair. What were we gonna do? I don't think this is like any of this is good. So we'll just we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure this is a lost cause. Like there's a chance we
Hope
steal
and
game two
pray.
with like multi Thoughtseize, and then we die again turn three. Next turn. So this is like a turn two oof. I feel like, man, I'm just gonna keep because I don't think we can just mold a Thoughtseize.
Hmm.
Well, let me think about that. Okay, I think since we're on the play, we'll give it a few looks. Nope, that's not gonna cut it.
Rip.
Yeah, I think this is a lost cause. Like this is not a good matchup.
Yeah. Do we play four Thoughtseize? I
We
mean,
do.
they've
So
also mulliganed.
the fact that they mulligan, I kind of wish we
Kept to 7.
kept the seven,
Always how
but
that works.
I think it's correct actually against these kind of decks to look for Thoughtseize. Like it's very unlikely they can't go off turn one, but it just
Yeah,
happened to
you gotta
happen here.
drastically alter your plans depending on the deck. I don't think people do that enough.
I agree. Like I'll give you a good example. Tom Hep, Negator
Uh,
77.
yeah, depth player.
Yeah, so he is one of the few players I have trouble beating. And it's because he mulligans aggressively against me. And I think
Hmm.
the reason why I'm able to steal a lot of matches against other depth players is because they keep medium hands, and I think you need to keep very good hands against elves. Especially one with Reclaimer that can tutor up Caracas. So
Oh, right.
they mold as well. I think, given that they're on five, I'm gonna keep.
This is a turn 2 oof, right?
Yes.
Turn 2 on the play. I mean, hopefully good enough.
Should be. They moved to five, so I don't know what they're on. I mean, I don't know
6.
what they kept, but I think we keep the visionary because we need gas. I don't want to go to four. Like this, like has a turn two oof now, and then we hope that gets there.
I think it's totally a good keep.
Given that they're at five as well,
Yeah,
I think it's
exactly.
correct not to keep. Even though it feels bad, right? That's seven.
Yeah, I think you're right in mulliganing that.
Yeah. Like if they keep 7, we just lose, right? All right.
Do they play
So
artifact mana? It's like Lotus Petal and LEDs, if I recall correctly.
they play like rituals.
Do they not play fast mana? Really? Petals?
They do play petals, but
Oh, they do.
maybe I don't know
Okay.
what they kept though. Maybe they want to go off on the same turn.
Hmm. I mean, they should post-war once they know the matchup, they should bias a bit against like keeping empty type of hands, or even like board out empty.
I don't know if they have enough threats to board out empty, but yeah, I think empty is like
Oh,
not
sure.
safe against us.
Yeah.
We can still lose, like for sure, because they have Burning Wish to deal with this.
Do they have like what, Pyroclasm?
Pyroclasm, Grape Shot, just a lot of stuff potentially.
Hmm.
Cave in, I think. I don't know. I forgot what that
Cave
is.
in, what the fuck?
Is that the one where you pitch? Oh, that's a hell of a draw. All right, we're in business, but I think it's still gonna be an uphill climb because game 3 is almost unwinnable.
Right. Do we have Mind Break?
We don't. What is going on here? Yes, Cave in is like pretty good. I think
What is it
we
said?
take the Jessica's Will. Well, let me see.
I don't even know what the fuck Cheska's Will is.
It's like a draw card. It's almost like a draw card. It's a, I'm gonna take it.
If you control a commander, exile the top 3 cards and we play this turn. Okay. What a fascinating card.
It really is. It's actually very good in Ruby Storm. Like I've lost to this card going turn
Oh.
1, like gains, like at 7.
Yeah, I
Like
can see
kind of
that.
gross. You know what I mean? When I'm on the draw,
Yeah.
that's like pretty good. Not at the moment though.
That's kind of irrelevant, isn't it?
It could be. It could hit like a top deck Chromox.
Okay.
They should be able to activate Belcher on 1 turn, but we'll see.
1, 2, 3,
We're
4,
just
5,
short.
6, 7, 8. Well, 1 mana short, I believe.
Actually, I think we have it locked.
Arcana of Valor's Reach.
Yeah. We're gonna need sorcery.
Why?
Because we have the oof out here already. And their only out is like Burning Wish stuff.
Burning Wish Cave In. Or Massacre or whatever.
Alright. We did what we were supposed to do, and now essentially it's just praying to the miracle, the magic gods.
Pray to Grizzlebrand.
Pray to, yeah. Let me remind everybody one more time. Okay, we're gonna play game 3. We did our part game 2. Game 3 we need a miracle.
Feels bad, man.
It really
but
does feel bad.
I've made a career of playing 80-20 matchup type of decks, so I can't really complain.
That's fair enough. At least you're honest about it.
Yeah, this hand's too fair, isn't it?
um, it doesn't even have a turn 2 ooh, so yeah, it is. Like we have to have them stumble, and I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
Max. You
I
missed the
mean,
5. Go ahead.
on the draw, like turn 2 oofs like might not even be good enough.
I agree too.
I feel like the fundamental turn's turn 1.
There it is.
This is
This is
reasonable.
what we need right here.
And they mulligan too. And we have the quick kill. Or potential, we have the kill spells.
We have to turn 4, I think.
Yeah.
But we need to have an untap. We have the turn 4, but we need an untap.
Do we have the turn 4? 1, 2...
Yeah, natural order is coming down turn 4. Because this green sun here.
Oh, okay.
We just need to not die right here.
I mean, they kept 6, so we're probably fucked.
I think we're dead regardless. This matchup is like unwinnable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're dead here. Like, I mean, there's nothing we can do really, to be honest. Oh,
This is not dead.
yeah, we're actually alive now.
Well,
Oh,
no.
never mind. They used it.
I didn't realize that that card had that mode.
I got excited for a second.
Yeah. And then the last one has to be a ritual then. If it's a ritual and we had
All right. I mean, they. Oh, actually, they could whip.
oh, because they have the one land, right? If we
No.
had the Force of Vigor, we would have gotten them because of their sequencing.
All right, we're just
Nope.
dead. That's like a million damage.
Never. What are you gonna do? Just write it off, you know? It's just like that matchup is like.
Actually, now that you brought up a good point, maybe we just mold to Force of Vigor.
I mean, no, but if they sequence it correctly and play the LED first and then Belcher last, then like that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't have happened, right?
Like you can't really. That's true. You can't really count on them to like mess up like that. Although, like you can try to cheese a win by hitting Chromox, but that's also kind of narrow. Because they
Yeah.
have what 4 Land Grant and I mean I don't know. Like I guess petals don't really. They have petals too. Yeah, nothing we can do. Yeah, Taiga needed to be in the top 9. That's right. It's happened, but not likely. So Max, who's just joining us, this is a twin situation here.
Twin. Hey Max, how's it going, buddy? Max and moderator privileges. Name a more iconic combo.
I know, right? We started the stream off, kind of pseudo cheating. We started with a 4-0, and then we won our first match to clinch the 5-0. Mod chat only. Nice. Bamsing. Feels bad, man. Alright, alright. Those who asked.
Wow. Why would we reward complaining? Wow.
No more, none of
Bamsing.
that anymore, Bamsy.
Monka S.
Monka S.
Hey, Max, you're a mod. What are you talking about? You got the sword. You got the sword of 1,000 truths.
It's because Max saw the previously he wasn't. I somehow missed it earlier. This is like the Oprah chat, right? Everybody's a mod.
You get a sword. You get a sword.
I'm streaming from Pacific time, YB Stone. So far in the night, we are 2-1. Well, with regards to the stream at least.
Can we just fucking farm a Delver player? I just want to watch that matchup.
Yeah, we had. Ironically, I think since you've been watching, we have not played Delver yet, right?
No.
They are not on Delver. This is a Storm player, or some kind of combo player.
Oh, really? I don't recognize the name.
I do, because I follow like the Storm chats. I think I keep it just because of Bog, but like not happy about it.
Huh, I thought I knew like a lot of the Storm regs, but I don't recognize this person.
I don't think they played in a while, because at the time, this was like quite a while ago that they were that they played, I believe, if I remember correctly.
I
Could
see.
be wrong though. I'm gonna be safe, still fetch a basic. Yikes! 3 losses. There.
Wow. Nice hit.
Yeah. Ugh. I guess the fetch. Diego, what were you on? Just curious. I hope you weren't on Elves losing to fight to. Okay. Yeah, because if you're losing to Delver more than you're playing, I think we need to adjust the list.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, this is a problem, see?
No one's ever cast Lotus Petal on like. Well,
we might be okay
this,
though.
No, this is a sign of like, leading on Petal Brainstorm is a sign of a true master though, because unconfident amateurs do not do that.
That's fair.
If I had to wager, you're probably fucking dead.
If we untap, I feel actually okay, but that's a big if.
Why? Because you can get
We got that bog. Oh
Bog.
shoot, that's not good. Actually, ooh, this is good. I want to see this.
So this looks like Ant then.
I think it is Ant. Yeah. I've actually had people who don't respect my Bajuka Bog, and they just die to it like randomly. All right, this is the play that a lot of newer players trying my list will miss. If you have a Cradle, Reclaimer is a free roll because you can actually get out Arbor to ramp. As a heads
Wait,
up.
what? I don't understand. Can you explain? What?
Okay, so normally, when you have a Cradle turn 2, that means you can play whatever else 1-drop and still be parity to have the 2 mana. And then if you need to leave a Reclaimer for Bog or Karakas or whatever, right? You can actually just activate End Step and then get Arbor, and that actually progresses your board.
Oh, okay.
It's
Because of
actually
Cradle,
pretty
yeah.
sick, right? This is like ramp too.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
What do they get with the IT Dark Grit?
They got. Let's see. I'm not even paying attention.
They got Dark Grit.
They got Dark Red. That makes sense. Okay, so hopefully they just walk into our.
I mean, there's nothing we can do about ad nauseum. So I mean, there's something. We attack them down.
Okay, I think we have one live draw here.
Wait, what? Natural order?
Yeah. We had three ways to kill them here. Sure, that's fine. The reason why go ahead.
Because of Heritage Druid, we can keep it open.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no!
I mean, we still do not attack with the Reclaimer. Well,
We do not. We have to bluff it. We do not.
I mean, if they're on an ad nauseum line, then like,
We have to bluff. Like I've learned multiple times. Like you can't just give them the free win.
Well, no. It's a cost benefit, right? It's one ad nauseum versus one passing flame. So mathematically, it's the same.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
we're dead.
Now we're really dead. Okay, that was.
I mean, I'm assuming we're getting dark ad nauseum here.
Yeah, we're gonna get. Well, yeah.
LED. Last card's IT.
Yeah. I mean, they have the kill.
So this is deterministic, I'm pretty sure. Passing flames. Yup. Yeah.
That was actually really unfortunate too because I think we potentially not die there if we didn't just draw the bog.
Well, no. If we didn't draw the bog, they would IT into ad nauseum with 16 life.
Right, which is not guaranteed to be fair.
It's like, all guaranteed, but they had like 2-3 spare mana and a land drop, so they're like a heavy favorite to win from there. But it's non-zero that they blow up.
Agree, right? I think I think chat, myself, everybody's in agreement that we got a little bit unlucky, but we're probably dead anyways.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's why I was like wondering if we should attack and try to like make their ad nauseum worse, but.
Well, if we attacked it, then we're still dead to this, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is actually not a good matchup. Pre-board, post-board, I've actually felt favored. Like, although not really with this sideboard. Like this, I would feel happier if this were a ley line. But can't have everything, unfortunately. So this is typically how I board against Ant. Like you don't need Hoof because Archon's good enough.
Right. Sorcery instant.
Instant. It's like I don't
Echoing
think I've ever
Truth.
lost to Ant. Huh?
Echoing Truth, Assassin's Trophy, Abrupt Decay. Well, they don't play those, but Echoing Truth, Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, I guess.
I mean, it shuts off like their passive
Ad
flames.
nauseum.
Ad nauseum, yeah.
Yeah, for passing flames, they need they need rituals. Yeah.
There's people who have talked about this mythical passive flames line that doesn't need rituals, but it's never happened to me.
I
they
mean,
where they pass
well,
in flames and like LED a bunch of times to get to enough high storm count. I
well,
don't
it's a
think.
different. It's a different story in tests because right of flames is like sorcery, right?
Yes, so Tess has been able to beat an Archon, for instance, on instant,
Mm.
but Ant can't really.
Yeah, we're screwed either way. The only scenario where it doesn't matter and we should attack is if they had the natural ad nauseum.
Correct, right.
So Inferno Tutor could have gotten either depending on if we attacked or not.
I think we gotta keep this.
Of course, it's in the fucking hand. I I recall Cliffy and Cyrus said they actually bring in the Fluster Storm for this matchup.
Yeah, they do. I've played against good Ant players. Like I know Cliffy and Cyrus, but well, shout out to them. They're like, uh, I always enjoy talking to them, as well as Daniel. I don't know if you know who Daniel is.
Yamato, yeah, he's a good guy. I've been asking him about for some tips lately as well.
Yeah, so I like all of the Ant guys for sure, and only because I own the deck myself, so at least on
You
paper,
do?
I do. I'm a degenerate
Oh
Storm player.
wow, you're a closeted DGen player. Wow, you put up this front of an innocent incremental value elves player, but inside you got a bit of a Belcher Oops player in you.
I know, right? This is all facade here. This Elvish Reclaimer incremental take over the game.
Yeah, man. All our chats about draft and accruing incremental margin of value on the margin, and you own Ant. Wow.
Not okay. I'll tell you all the degenerate decks I own on paper. Besides elves, obviously. I own Ant. I own Dredge.
Wow.
I own. Well, to be fair, a lot of these card decks overlap. Doomsday. I do not own Sneak and Show.
Huh.
Actually, that was a slight misplay by me. I should have. Actually, it didn't matter, I guess, because I could say they could pedal and like hit the Ranger, but then they would not hit the Oof if that were the case.
Yeah.
I do not own Tinfins, so that's
Oh,
why I have.
good old.
Say, what's up?
Oh, I'll just reminiscing about good old Goro's Vengeance.
Yeah, my better half here, Jonathan, is the the Gristlebrand player representation here.
Better half, more like the demon, the devil on your shoulder.
Bamsey, I think they were. I could be wrong, but I thought they were short mana for that line, or short storm. I'd have to replay it, which I could, but I think that's
Whoa.
not
It,
too interesting. But if chat wants, we could review that line from game one.
no, it doesn't matter because like if we count the 4 Inferno Tutors, 1 Passing Flames, and 1 Ad Nauseam as the business spells, like 5 out of 6 of those, we were better off just like holding up the bog rather than attacking. And also, this is esteemed Star City Games commentator slash writer Dom Harvey. Hello, Dom. Good
Welcome to the
day.
chat, Dom. And you know, any friend of Jonathan, I'm gonna go ahead and do the
Wow,
Oprah thing.
we're just handing out swords to everyone. Oh, were we short Storm Bamzing? If so, yeah, like they are a humongous favorite to like not whiff from there, but as I said, it's non-zero.
Oh no.
Mod champ, Craig Yasm, let's go. Hey, we're dead.
I know. We are. I'm pretty sure we're dead.
Natural Storm, no artifact mana needed. Do not pass go. Do not collect
What in the?
200.
Okay, they are like doing some next level plays here for the.
What's the storm count right now?
It doesn't say. Let's see. One, two, three, four, I believe. Trying to figure
I
out.
mean, they can't generate red mana for empty. Like, what are they doing?
I think what they're doing is they're gonna hold priority. Oh, they just punted. Wow. Okay.
I mean, that's building up one more storm, I guess.
I thought they were gonna. I thought they were trying to turn on Cabal Ritual by retaining priority, flustering, not pay, and then put another ritual on the stack as well before the Cabal Ritual
That
resolve.
that that sounds reasonable. I've done my fair share of weird shit with Cabal Ritual, like
Mhm,
Cabal, IT whole priority, Cabal Writ whole priority, like crack LED, discard my hand kind of thing.
mhm. That actually brings up a good topic. Believe it or not, hold priority actually can come up in elves.
How so?
Uh, with this card predominantly. So
Ho-
natural order on the stack, retain priority, Cabal pit their containment priest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Holding priority has some funny applications as well. Like one of my favorite is stacking ad nauseum at the top and then like brainstorm horde priority, crack LED, draw the ad nauseum, cast it, or the technically correct way to sequence like Inferno Tutor and like Cabal Ritual is like Inferno Tutor whole priority Cabal Ritual, just so you don't get like Vendilion clicked if you do it the other way.
Sorry, I'm responding to Eli real quick.
That's okay, yeah, no. Goblin Lackey probably meant that, like, yeah, like target all the Flusterstorm at themselves, such that it doesn't matter.
But
Uh,
being a long time Storm player, I think they would know you can't do that. That's not a legal target.
the
But I
the
don't know.
first one, you mean?
The first one, right.
No, but like the subsequent ones, like can target the first one.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. But then unless they misclicked on something else, yeah, I'd
I
have to
feel,
look.
yeah, I feel like they were.
I think Goblin Lackey is right. I think they probably clicked on the Cabal Ritual by accident instead of targeting the first one.
I see.
That is heads up.
Flusterstorm on Moto is like a fucking nightmare.
So Jonathan, I didn't mean to rudely interrupt you, but what were you saying?
Oh, like there's like nuances. Like for example, if you have like a Cabal Ritual and Inferno Tutor, like technically it's correct to Inferno Tutor hold priority Cabal Ritual, just so you have Hellbent. Because like if you go like Cabal Ritual then Inferno Tutor, what they can do is like in response to Cabal Ritual, you can like your opponent can like Vendilion click you and click away your Inferno Tutor or whatever.
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I definitely it hasn't come up too much for me because I only played it a little bit on paper, but yeah, I definitely am familiar, at least slightly, with the whole priority with to get threshold lines and things like that. So that makes sense.
It's pretty neat. Yeah, YB Stone. That's definitely twin. So is like some combination of turn one Luminancer, turn two, fucking free spell, ground rift, whatever, murder you.
That deck actually looks pretty sweet. I think I might try the Luminancer slash what is the original Luminancer? I forget the blue red card.
Niv Magus.
Niv Magus, yeah, that is a sweet card with Flusterstorm.
Oh, Pashlik Mons and Slingang
That
is
is
definitely
definitely
twin.
twin.
And on in Modern Horizons, I've done that a few times. Oh, it's fucking nasty in draft.
So Eli, I don't know if you're playing the second Postulate Mons, but I think that card is very good, man. I'm almost tempted to tell you guys to play three, even though it hurts me. Like I've definitely died to my fair share of that lately.
I mean, that card's like only specifically good in like certain like macro archetype matchups, though, right?
I
It's
think
like,
it's generically a good card, but
hmm.
I also see it when it's like very good personally. To be fair.
I mean, when you have Matron, like you can be very lax with the number of actual copies you play, right?
Yeah, but you typically still want like higher amounts of your best card.
Sure. The curve gets clunky. That makes sense.
Yeah, I can
It's
imagine you
bad
probably want
in
three for sure.
it's bad in basically no matchups. Yeah, I mean it's a like a objectively powerful card.
It's also game winning against like me, for instance.
I still
I,
remember one of the first matches I did watch, of a competitive competitive Magic is like Reed Duke when he won the Star City Games of Elves. I'm not sure if you watched that, but like he
Mhm.
murdered Jim Davis in the quarterfinals against Goblins, and he beat Blue Black Reanimator in the finals. I'm just like, how the fuck did he do that?
Wait, what was he on?
No, Reed Duke was on Elves.
And beat Reanimator? This is
Yeah,
hypocrisy.
Blue Black Reanimator in the finals.
Reanimator has historically been one of the banes for elves.
Yes, so I've heard.
Man, this is interesting.
Goose.
Yeah, I think we just want pressure. Oops.
Wait,
No, cannot.
don't we play off the other two lands or no?
Let me think about this. Yeah.
Chat, remember the good old times of paper tournaments and Star City games? Man.
Yeah, that's like historically one of the worst matches for elves. Blue Black Reanimator. Like I still have nightmares from back in the day. I think here it's correct to attack. Because we have crop rotation, we have ooze up. And we need to make sure that Ad Naz is not an out for them.
Yep, I agree here.
I just wish we keep drawing our natural order targets. Like this wouldn't be game next turn. But we boarded out the oof, ironically.
So the only
Yikes. Okay.
I mean they're prepared to go off with Cabal Ritual if they're doing this. Ad nauseum, I think. I would highly consider bogging here.
Yeah, that's what I'm tempted to do.
The only answer is like ad nauseum here, right?
Can't they pass in flames here? Like with the last two cards?
So Lotus Petal, Passing Flame.
Uh-huh.
So this goes to 6. Lotus Petal goes to 7. Passing Flame goes to 3. 3 and then 6 and then 9. They don't have an Inferno Tutor, so this has to be ad nauseum.
Okay, if this goes to 6 and their last card is Inferno Tutor, that's not enough, right?
Well, so this makes 6. Lotus Petal makes 7.
Uh-huh.
Inferno Tutor makes 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. One is not enough to get started on a Passing Flames chain. So I believe this is correct here.
I believe you. Chat and Jonathan are both right. I know. I gotta start playing Brainstorm Elves again.
Has Elves ever splashed blue?
It has. Like I've played my like weird versions. Ooh, we fizzled them. Nice.
That was nice. That feels good,
Yeah,
man.
they're probably thinking, damn, we walked right into that. Like, we sold it as if ooze was the protection when we had double protection.
No, yeah.
All right, now let's see.
I mean, that was a big tell because of the Chain of Vapor, the end of turn, the scoos.
So I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna bash again with the Reclaimer, untap it. Not that it matters.
Oh, you can untap it.
Huh?
Do we have any other useful lands to get? Hateful lands? I don't think so. Right?
No, but we can increase the clock by bringing out another Arbor, or bring out an Arbor, I should say.
So we can safely assume that they're one of their last cards is Ad Nauseam, right?
Yes.
Does that change anything we do? That's what I'm thinking about. Well, getting pressure is a good way to mitigate that. Dark Rit. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. Our hand is irrelevant. Like they're literally all dead.
Yeah. We have what, one Birch Lore?
We have one Birch Lore, yeah.
Is that your only white source?
Correct, in the deck.
That's funny.
All right, we gotta.
They They should be very short now if
I,
they're
I
one
think
of
they're
their
in
last
trouble.
cards
Yeah,
ad nauseam. Yeah.
I think they're
One,
in
two,
trouble
three.
because I've talked to I know old lines with Death Right before it was get them to 12 and they're dead.
Oh, because you get to untap with DRS and all that.
Hmm. With Death Right, right? You get them to 12 and then they can't really kill you anymore.
Right. Well, with ad nauseam, you mean?
Right, right. It's difficult to win with the ad nauseum. Uh,
I don't think I can construct a 3-card hand that can win from this spot. They have to get exceptionally lucky with ad nauseam. What's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, they're starting with 3. So it has to be like exactly Dark Grit, Dark Grit, Dark Grit, Dark Grit, ad nauseam, and then like LED, 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 pedal, 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 Inferno Tutor, go to 1.
mhm. Yeah, I think we got it locked up here. To be fair, they did punt game two, I think, based on everything that happened.
Yeah, that was weird.
We'll take it though.
We'll take it indeed. I think I'm gonna go to sleep after. Maybe I gonna keep going.
Like I guess we could finish out this league, or how? Yeah, I think I was gonna finish out this league if anything.
No, that's fine. Like I'm an old soul, so maybe I'll watch one more match.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, don't let my boomer at time like stop your stream. I'm just like
Yo,
pretty
Nathan,
tired
how's
these
it going,
days.
man? Yeah, I guess we'll just. I don't want to keep you waiting, so we'll start the next one right away.
Hey, Nathan, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I really wish that we can fucking face Delver. Like, I just want Delver.
It's okay. Like if we don't face
Yo.
Delver here, Jonathan, there's gonna be plenty of more opportunities. Like I know
I,
you're an aspiring natural order caster now.
I just want blue net deckers to like just suffer, you know? They drove me out of modern.
I know that was sad times.
Yeah. There's a really well-known ad nauseum modern regular called Death Snaky Pete.
Hmm.
He was like a ad nauseum crusher. Like if you want to play ad nauseum, we would go to his stream and like Cyborg and all that. I played him like yesterday, I think, and he was on fucking Heliod because they banned Simian Spirit Guide. He was so mad. He's just like, yeah, like just ad nauseum. My baby ad nauseum was like an unintended victim of this fucking undeserved ban. Just a bit sad.
Yeah, I
Natural Order
mean,
is basically Neoform. Like you're not wrong.
you know it's funny too because when I played Modern, there was another card I compared to Natural Order. You can probably guess.
Uh, I mean, surely not Collector Company.
No,
Summoner's Pact.
to me at the time, the aggressive growth spiral.
Growth Spiral.
It's kind of hot, I guess.
What?
I jokingly said Primeval Titan is basically a natural order. Oof.
What are we playing against?
I think that's some kind of lands, like I don't know.
This is kind of brutal.
It really is. This hand is. All right. Remember how I said before? What is it called? Remember how I said before that a Shepherd is not didn't really help the blue matchup as much as it helped this kind of matchup. Yeah, this is kind of where I wish we had the Shepherd.
The library is so obnoxious in that Euro economy.
It really is, yeah.
So basically, it's Shepherd or bust.
Green Sun, natural order is pretty good too.
This is so brutal.
It really is. Now I see why they forced our turn one play. How do they manage?
Bamsing, it's so fucking funny that Sam Party like fucking subtweets me. And then like Sam Black and like Menguchi comes in. It's like, oh, does he tell that to everyone, or does he only like did he only use you because you're famous? Like, no, buddy. I have the blue commanding at least like 10 reputable Twitch chats, okay? And I've been like preaching the good words of fuck force negation to everyone. Did you? I hope you I hope you farmed them, Goblin Lackey. and also some disreputable Twitch chats. Yes. Yeah. I'm an equal
Equal
opportunity
opportunity.
preacher, Dom.
I love having
However
Dom here.
reputable it is. Yeah, Dom's always a fun time for sure. Python Needle and Creator Maker.
The good thing
Python
is,
Needle and Forge, I guess. On Creator Maker, it'll blow up Forge or Karn the Great Creator. That deck is so wonky. I keep like thinking like, what does like Forge combo do that like Oops All Spells doesn't? But I guess it's like more resilient to. There's more business, right? There's more must force business between Defense Grid, a Mystic Forge, and Karn. I guess. I mean that's a plus. I think it's kind of like embarrassing that you're like a soul land deck that can't run your own Chalice of the Void.
which deck are you talking about? Did you see just what happened? They just had the second force. It's funny too. In my head,
What
I was
is-
thinking
what is-
natural orders and out, huh?
What is the opponent playing?
I don't know, but like
I don't understand what's going on.
some kind of like it looks like the modern deck to be honest, a port of the modern like they pitch in echoes of Aeons and a Growth Spiral.
So this LED? I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Please don't tell me they have another counter spell. Thank you.
Trigger.
Nice. We're starting to unlock our hand. We gotta protect it too. We might have just been like kind of like they. Okay, we got lucky with the top deck natural order, which I was saying it on my mind, but then they had the second force for it. I think we might be in the clear here, which is kind of crazy given this game. How? Oh my god.
What the fuck is going on? Okay, I guess we're not glimpsing.
Yeah, but we might just be able to
But-
push lethal though from this board state.
We just murder them with a shepherd, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Like we have, a lot of damage next turn. I mean, they're Growth Spiral. So
Breacher.
I assume that they have like 30 lands or something, Eli.
So it's a ramp deck that also plays LED, Narset, Hull Breacher.
Interesting.
And they also play Field of the Dead. What the fuck?
Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Like, they just kind of turned on our glimpse for the following turn here.
Why?
Because they have the chump block now. Actually, they're just dead.
Oh, I see.
Never mind what
Yeah,
I just
they
said.
are just dead.
They are just dead, right?
Oh wait, are we 1 mana off? No, because we can bounce the forest. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're just dead.
Praise Allosaurus Shepherd. Praise.
Praise Allosaurus Shepherd. This is why we don't run one, I guess. Actually, to be fair, we green sun for it.
Yeah. I thought we were dead with the chalice.
Like we said, we had 3 shepherds in the deck still, and we still have 4. What's it called? We still had 4 green suns, and Once Upon a Time is essentially a rebuy.
Fair.
Now,
I
how
don't
do
understand their deck.
we board against this monstrosity? Like,
I
would you
mean,
be surprised if they had
I'm
Mox
assu-
Diamond? Huh?
I'm maybe they have Narset like Urza stuff, but then Field of the Dead's also really weird.
Yeah, I feel that there's like, yeah.
Trigger.
Trigger, yeah. Gotta remember the triggers. Yes, Nathan, amongst other people, Max included, Max is in this chat, told me to play more than one Shepherd, and the onus was on me to figure out how to make the room. So, shout out to Nathan, shout out to Max for that.
I don't know. It's a bit weird. Like, cause like Oof specifically shuts down the LED half, but like this doesn't really look like a deck that plays other artifacts. Like maybe like the Mox the pitched land, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think Oof is gonna be great. I think we want the Scavenging Ooze. this feels like the fact that they have Chalice, man, makes me want to not play the Wirewood.
Hmm. It doesn't seem like it's a grindy matchup, anyways.
I agree, and I'm debating whether I definitely want that.
63 card deck max in this economy.
Uh, 4. Yeah, I don't know about 4 Shepherd. Because it gets kind of clunky. The problem is you need to make mana. But I did stumble across a new possible deck building thing today, and it's possible I can make the room by just cutting the Query Rangers now. I like up this heritage because I wanted more brokenness in the deck, so I cut the Rangers for the heritage while keeping the crop rotations. I think. Oh, we definitely want Prague. Do we force or not? My guess is probably not.
What are they ramping towards, I wonder?
Actually, I don't think we want crop rotation. Uh, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, they could be on anything, to be honest, right? Like, I think I played against this pilot the other day. I think I was equally confused then.
Hmm.
So, Jonathan, since you're picking up the deck, would you keep this hand?
What is the odds on tap land? So 6 looks at
It's about
what?
It's about 75%.
6 looks at the 21 outer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or 20 outer. I'm such a greedy motherfucker.
I keep
This
these
is like-
hands.
yeah, this has everything else that you want. So, oh, they do have Mox Diamond.
Uh-oh. Now we just potentially lose, though, is the problem.
Why? What the fuck is going on?
Okay, I thought they were gonna like punishing fire first play or something.
Are you ready to get sent into Shadow Realm?
Never punish.
Nope.
See,
Nope.
they're for sure
Why are they-
probably. Huh?
Why are they playing so many basics? It's weird.
If I were to guess, maybe that helps with the
Delver
field of the day.
matchup.
I don't know. Like
Oh, I guess so. I haven't even seen Snowlands yet.
that's true. Yeah. Dak faded.
What the fuck is going on here?
I mean, I guess because they have punishing fire. Maybe I don't know. That seems kind of like. I mean, speaking of which.
Uh,
So when in doubt, just develop the board.
right, right.
But the problem is like we needed to not kill that arbor.
I mean, Arbor is so broken with the Korean Ranger.
It is. It really is. Loam again, for no value.
Alone for Dredge.
Loam for dredge, yeah. Never punish.
Ding!
Now let's see.
What do we do here?
I
Do we
don't
just
think we want a glimpse.
Do we just cast Visionary here?
I believe we do, yeah. Just to turn on the what's it called? The cradle even more, and potentially hit land drops, right?
Right.
The alternate line, and I don't think we were quite there yet, is to Once Upon a Time. But
I was thinking about that.
I think you just want to.
Well, more board presence and more elf and more body for Kratos just seems good.
Right. This is like kind of like a last ditch.
Pyroclasm. And they have Tundra in their deck? What the fuck?
Sure. Yeah, I
Why are
don't know
they-
what is going on with our opponent. Like, they could have anything at this point.
Is there like a graveyard sweeper? I don't know. I'm a bit weirded out.
Graveyard sweeper? Like, what do you mean? Like from the graveyard? Like, I
Well,
guess they could have
why
like
are-
Blast Zone or something.
Why are they dredging? Is my question.
I don't know, but it doesn't seem like a great dredge deck.
Yeah.
Ooh,
what do we
that is a good point by YB Stone. They are missing green sources, so maybe we just like hit their green source right here. Huh?
I mean,
That could be greedy though. I feel like the combo player in me wants to just green sun here.
I just want to fucking kill him.
Well, we don't have a kill yet though.
1, 2, 3. Do we green suns for like symbiote? I guess.
Yeah, that would be my line personally. Oh, they just
Or they just moved to scoop phase.
Yeah, that is a fair point, Nathan and YB Stone. Like, sometimes you gotta pay attention to the lands player. Like, if they don't have the green source, for instance, maybe you just hit the Mox Diamond. I don't, how many times did they dredge?
Twice, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm really sleepy. I gotta go to sleep.
All right, no problem.
You can keep playing the league, but yeah, I'm really dead. I'm old, Newton. So
All good, man. We'll run it back soon.
I gotta call it.
Thanks for coming on. We went a total of well, including the two we watched earlier. Together we went 5-1, and I can't complain because the one is pretty much unwinnable matchup.
Yeah, fucking Belcher. But yeah,
Belcher,
I
yeah.
gotta. I gotta fall. Thanks for having me. I did learn a bit here. Hopefully, one of these days, maybe soon, I'll pick it up and I'll go 2-3 and I'll be happy about it. But I'll be happy killing people on turn 3 or grinding out incremental value on the margin against blue decks.
For sure. And if you want, I can railbird too. Check and maybe see just point out things if you want.
Thanks for the offer. Maybe I'll take you up on that once. Work is a bit less busy, but yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks, chat. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Bye bye.
Okay.
Thanks,
Take
man.
care, man. And on your behalf, one more time.
Force negation is unfair, chat. All right, good night.
Good night, man. All right, chat. We got one more to go to wrap up this league. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick restroom break, and then we'll wrap up. Hopefully, I'll give you 30 seconds. Actually, a minute. I'll be right back. So, thanks for waiting. I am now back. For those of you who just joined us late, I'm liking this new build, and just want a quick recap before we start the next match. Long story short, I'm trying the two Force of Vigors in the sideboard, but that's more like, sideboard card can be anything, to be honest. But the main change I like in the main deck is, and shout out to Alpha Blade. I saw them do something similar in their Alpha build kind of recently. But cutting Queen Ranger, I don't think 0 is a right number of copies, so I kept 2, and that allowed me to have more brokenness in the form of 3 Heritage Druid instead of 1, alongside the 2 crowd rotations. So now we're lower to the ground, and I don't think the removal of Queen Ranger hurts us too much in the fair matchups, but the addition of Heritage helps a lot in the unfair matchups. So that's the logic behind that. It also helps us because I typically don't like Heritage Druid in the fair matchups anyways. So now it makes boarding kind of easier. Did anybody have any questions for me in the meantime while we wait for that? Yeah, so far tonight, I'm hoping we can finish strong. We're 8-1 so far tonight. Like 5-0 the first league, and then we're 3-1, and the one like this matchup is unwinnable. They were on Belcher, so it is what it is. Yeah, we stole game two. Well, not stole, but we were on the play, and essentially the problem with the Belcher matchup, and similarly, oops, if you don't have Leyline, is you can't really win on the draw. Is my experience, or it's very difficult, I should say. So Bicus, I don't know what they're on. Hopefully we can finish strong. Yikes. So this is why I've only played 2 crowd rotation instead of 3, which I've leaned towards. You don't really want to draw 2. Man, not great, but I think I'm gonna keep. Worst case scenario, they're like a mini dark ritual, right? Like, and our opponent has mold, so that helps. The thing about this hand is, it's functional, which is why I kept it. And if we moved to 6, I would have been happy just keeping everything but the second crop rotation, so that's my other reasoning. Okay, they're on Urza Echo. Oof, did not want to draw that. I think we're going to try to thin out our deck here before we once. Heritage is not going to be on for a while, so I'm going to take the Reclaimer. Although if they echo there, there's an argument to be made that the Heritage would have been better. This is one of those matchups where we need the speed. Okay. Speaking of the Lost Era Paper Minute, what's your favorite place you've ever played a Magic tournament? That is a good question. I think I enjoyed playing in Vegas a lot with my good friend Eddie Zamora because we got to gamble as well. All right. So actually, now I kind of regret not taking the Heritage. That yeah. So slightly, actually, somewhat punished for not taking the Heritage there, but we'll see what our opponent does. Please let that be a Urza. Yep. If they don't have an Echo, oh, they do. Let's see if we get punished. Oh, we might have been punished. Pass, pass, pass. Sure. Oh, brutal. Hmm. Yeah, we got punished there for not keeping the Heritage Druid. Um, I should have added the I factored in the crop rotation in case, and that would have allowed us to keep going. And I think the problem now here is we're not going to be able to connect through that army. I'm not sure how much it would have mattered because eventually our glitch chain ends because interesting. I'm not sure how much it would have mattered because our glimpse would have fizzled eventually, and we would have passed the turn back anyways. And we're not gonna get through these Thopters with the Shepherd, so I don't think it would have really mattered unless we drew into like a Wild or something, which doesn't matter here because of the Hull Breacher anyways. Um, yeah, it's possible we have more attackers though, for what it's worth. So they have Psy. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this match. Let's see. All right, now it's over.